Hey, let's talk leucine today. That's an amino acid found in protein. Denise Wellick-Peterson, Hormone Boot Camp. Today we're going to talk about menopause, protein, and its leucine content, which is really important as we start getting into our perimenopause and menopause years. So first, leucine is an amino acid. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. Okay, so they're what you can find in protein. Not all proteins all proteins have them, but some have a greater content of leucine. Now, we've talked about protein in the past, but why is leucine so important? Turns out that as we get older, leucine is more critical in us being able to synthesize the protein and help maintain and build more muscle. So the lower our protein is in leucine, the less likely it is for the muscle to synthesize. So that's why we need to make sure we're getting protein high in leucine. For this reason, we want to be shifting more toward whey protein than soy protein, as whey protein has more leucine in it. Okay, leucine, just for the record, is spelled Leucine, leucine. And why do we need so much protein? As we've talked about before, if you want to lose weight, you need protein. You want to boost your immunity, boost your sleep, protein. Digestion, ovulation, protein. All of these things run on protein. But if your protein's, of lower quality or less leucine, it's harder for our body to use it and synthesize it. So we want to make sure we're getting enough protein. How much protein is enough protein? Well, first and foremost, for anyone, the easiest math equation is to take your body weight and it's 0.8 grams per kilogram per pound, right? Per pound. 0.8 grams of protein per pound. If you have taken a scan and you know how much lean body mass you have, it's 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass, right? So maybe you have a scanner at your gym or have had your doctor tell you what your lean body mass is or whatever. That would be how you would figure it out. So if you have a lot of muscle, the number is likely to be higher. For example, based on my lean muscle, I need to get at least 132 grams, right? If you don't have access to anything like that, then the answer is a minimum of 125 grams of protein every day. My perimenopausal and postmenopausal women, 125. Yes, it's a lot if you are not used to eating protein. If your go-to in the past in order to lose weight has been to cut your food intake, to eat less meat, to eat more yogurt, and then your protein levels are going down, yeah, it's going to feel like a lot until you start getting used to it again. But in actuality, for me, it's a protein shake in the morning. It's a couple of hard-boiled eggs or a couple of eggs mid-morning. It's a 4-ounce chunk of chicken on my salad at lunch and a 4 to 6 ounce chunk of meat for supper. So not actually a ton, but if you're not used to eating that much meat, sure, it can feel like a lot. So as you add the protein into your diet, I'd recommend adding just a little bit at a time, every 3 or 4 days, upping your intake of protein to let your digestion catch up to it, right? Otherwise it can cause some issues on the outbound end. Okay? Now, if you have just been coming to the conclusion that this shelter-in-place thing is going to go on for a while and you're over it being on vacation and you realize that you look back over your eating and it's been very chaotic and right now you are just in maintenance mode, you are hoping for the best outcome, which is that you don't gain any weight. I have put out there that we're going to start next Monday, the 6th of April, the #UseYourCycle mini course, where we are going to go over all of the protocols that you can use to use your cycle in order to maintain weight, if not even lose some weight, okay? Totally a stress-less environment, just giving you information. Because if you have more time right now, maybe you've got time to take in some of this information and start using some. You don't have to use everything. The course is going to include 2 Facebook Lives every single week to go over the protocols. They're going to be live, so if you're online, you can ask questions so we can further customize your own program. If you're not able to be on live, they'll be recorded so you can figure it out, so you can listen to them. And then we're also going to have an accountability call where I'm available to answer all of the questions you have about the program and tweak how it relates to you. And then because I wanted to make this super affordable so you could do it right now, I'm offering it up at a third of the price that I was originally intending to offer it up, right? Also included in it, I'm throwing in all of the workouts that you can tailor to your cycle as well, so that everything you're doing has the potential to use your cycle and really rev up. Okay? So this program is only going to be only $49 right now. This is limited time. I've got 3 more spots for women. The next 3 women that sign up are going to get a free 20-minute call with me one-on-one every week of the program, so we can even further customize and work through your issues, troubleshoot whatever problems you're having. So if this was something you wanted to try, something you've been thinking about, super affordable, it's only $49. Go to my website, nowgetgoing.com, and find the #UseYourCycle mini program. Have a most fantastic afternoon.